How to reinvent your career without starting over. Is your career floundering, stagnant, or hitting a roadblock? Do you get excited each Monday morning to return to work? Have you ever achieved your ambition? Have you assessed where you are in your career recently? These are all questions you need to ask yourself. Hello, I'm Martin Buckland, a global executive career management practitioner. For over 30 years, I've helped many business professionals asking the same questions and unable to kickstart their career. And you're not alone. There's a huge club out there. For those that are stagnant, frustrated with their career, often taking their feelings and their emotions home to their family, that's not good for all. If you're watching this, you might be feeling the same, stuck, uninspired, or even anxious about your future at work. Maybe you've seen colleagues let go, or you're worried about what a recession could mean for your career. Today, I'm going to show you how to reinvent your career without starting over from scratch. Too many talented professionals neglect their careers until a crisis hits. But you don't have to wait for a layoff or a downturn in the economy to take control. Reinvention is about making smart strategic shifts that keep you relevant, fulfilled, and in demand, no matter what's happening in your industry, your company, and the world. Why career reinvention matters. Let's start with the basics. Why is career reinvention so important? The world of work is changing faster than ever. Blink and you've missed something. New technologies, shifting markets, company restructures can make even the most secure roles feel shaky. As a realistic career and executive coach, I don't beat around the bush. All full-time appointments are temporary. Let me repeat that. All full-time appointments are temporary. Your employer can terminate you at any time. If you're not actively managing your career, your risk is being left behind or blindsided by layoffs or industry shifts. Staying current with industry and functional trends isn't just nice to have, it's essential for job security and long term satisfaction. Think of your career like a business. Would you invest in a company that never innovates or adapts? Of course not. So, why treat your own career any differently? Think about that. Step one, audit your energy, not just your skills. Most people start a career pivot by updating their resume. But before you do that, pause and ask what actually energizes, what excites me at work, what drains me at work. So go through a list your daily tasks, which ones light you up, which ones leave you exhausted. Create that audit. This energy career audit is your foundation. It reveals where your passions and your strengths truly lie and where you might want to shift your focus. Remember, reinvention isn't just about escaping your job, it's about building a more fulfilling path using what you already have. Step number two, leverage your transferable skills. You don't need to start from zero. Every role you've had has given you valuable transferable skills like leadership, communication, problem solving, or project management. The list goes on. Identify your top skills. How do they apply to other roles or industries? When you talk about your experience, frame it in terms of value. Here's how my background in risk management helps me lower exposure, fortify compliance with multiple federal and international regulations while lowering costs and risk. This is your secret weapon. It's what sets you apart from others making the same move. Step number 3, stay ahead of industry and company trends. Here's where most professionals drop the ball. They stop learning. They stop paying attention to what's changing in their field or company. In short, never ever stop learning. Today, there's so many options to take short courses either online or in person from academic institutions across the world. Lack of recent education or any sort a degree to all the way down to an online course is seen negatively by career decision makers. Subscribe to industry publications, listen to podcasts, get yourself as a guest on podcasts and blogs. Set aside 15 minutes a day to scan the headlines. Attend conferences, webinars, or workshops, even virtually. These are gold mines for you to get new insights and to network. Join professional associations or online groups. Participate in discussions. Ask probing questions. Be renowned for being inquisitive and asking probing questions, and share your perspective. Offer to take an executive role in your functional designation or industry associations to boost your visibility. If confident and you have a particular topic or subject, offer yourself to as a speaker at a conference, chapter meeting, or other industry functional events. This for sure raises your profile, your visibility. Inside your company, pay attention to restructuring. What's going on? What's going on around the water cooler? New initiatives, leadership changes. Understanding what's happening gives you time to adapt or pivot before you are forced to. Step number 4, build your bridge, not a chasm. You don't need to leap blindly into a new field. Instead, look for bridge roles or projects that can connect where you are to where you want to be. Volunteer for cross-functional projects. Shadow a colleague in a different department. Take on additional tasks that stretch your skills in new directions. These micro risks help you build credibility, confidence, and create a track record without you starting over again. Step number 5, expand and activate your network. The bulk of jobs today are hidden. I cannot emphasize the importance of networking while you are gainfully employed. Let me just repeat that. You need to network while you are gainfully employed. And then during career transition, unemployment, you ramp it up. Opportunities often come from people, not job boards. Reach out to your current network at industry, your functional professionals who've made a career, similar pivots, and a career in that particular function, and people who you think will be able to generate leads. People are normally very, very adapted and working out leads. Ask for a virtual or in-person coffee chat. Learn how they made their move and what surprised them. Remember, statistics state that each business person has an average of 900 contacts in their network. Attend networking events, both in person and online. Don't just collect business cards. Build real, meaningful relationships within your audience. Share your journey on LinkedIn or industry forums. Let your network know you're exploring. Don't be frightened to tell them you are in career transition. Don't tell them you're unemployed. You are in career transition. And that's the way you're going to expand your visibility. You need to ramp up your LinkedIn activity and fully complete the profile from top to bottom. Work on the 3 pillars of activity. Create posts, comment on posts, and share posts. Post one of each pillar every week. LinkedIn provides the opportunity to market yourself and attract attention to your profile. Your network is your safety net and your launch pad to reinvent your career. Don't be afraid to use it. Also, don't be selfish. All help others in the same position. Networking is about giving and taking equally, giving and taking. So, step 6, embrace continuous learning. The most successful professionals are lifelong learners. Take online courses or earn certifications in emerging skills. Read books, listen to podcasts, and follow thought leaders in your space. If you spot a skills gap, fill it before it becomes a liability to your career. Continuous learning keeps you adaptable and future proof your chance of a candidacy when in a job search. No recent education in the last 3 years shown on your resume, your CV, or LinkedIn profile can be a red flag during the recruitment process. So keep your education up to date. Step number 7, craft your story and mindset. When you pivot, you need a compelling story. Why are you making this change? How does your past experience make you uniquely qualified for your next chapter? What is your differentiator and your competitive edge? What is your proposition that you would like me to make to hire you? So you need to understand these questions and try them over and over again in your mind and then practice them. So practice your personal brand. Be clear, be confident, and be authentic. Don't apologize for your background. Own it. Show how it's an asset, not a liability. Borrow the identity of the professional you want to become. Start introducing yourself as someone who's already on path number 1. Mindset matters. See reinvention as an opportunity, not a setback. Step number 8, have a performance driven, ATS friendly resume or CV. The foundation of your career reinvention is your resume, your CV. This crucial document has changed more in the last 2 years or so in both content and format than at any other time in my 30 years as an executive resume writer. Today, your resume, your CV, generally isn't read but first by human eyes. It's processed through a sophisticated scanning machinery called ATS, Applicant Tracking System. So it's scanned in and pulled out based on certain criteria, certain buzzwords. Now you can never beat a computer, but you can at least try and match it. Not only do you have to ensure that the resume CV is ATS friendly, it has to have performance driven, has to talk about your performance, your accomplishments. Be proud of your career and emphasize your accomplishments and projects over what we used to put as responsibilities. Use the STAR acronym: situation, task, action, result, to articulate your accomplishments. That's the way we write today. And your projects. Remember, first impressions count. You need to excite the human reader into wanting to include you in that talent pool. Don't miss out on an opportunity where you are the perfect candidate simply because you haven't got an ATS friendly resume or CV. I've seen so many people counted out just simply because their resume, they had 120% of the skills. They were an ideal candidate, but because they didn't have the right format, the ATS friendly resume CV, they're counted out. So here's some final thoughts and some action steps you need to take. Let's recap. Audit your energy and your strengths. Know who you are. Leverage your transferable skills. Stay ahead of industry and company trends. Build bridges, not chasms. Expand and activate your network. Embrace continuous learning. Learn, learn, learn. Craft your story and your mindset. Don't wait for a crisis to reinvent yourself. Start today with small, intentional steps. The most resilient professionals are those who adapt before they have to. If you found this helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more career strategies on my LinkedIn, my LinkedIn profile, but also my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you will find a vast array of valuable videos for you on executive career management. Thanks for listening. Hope you got some valuable tools and information out of this video.